Hi everyone, it's Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and I looked around at all the fragrances that I have and I wanted to make something different. So I also haven't made anything quite decadent in a long time, so when I think of decadence I think of chocolate. So I'm going to make a chocolate marzipan with some raspberry and mix that all together and use some soap in its natural color and use some white, and I'm going to use some raspberry color. So I hope you like this. Okay, so let me give this a good blend before I put the lye in there. I have cocoa butter in this one. And goat milk. Okay, I think that's emulsified. I don't see any separate oils lingering on the surface, so that's good. Let me get the colors in there. So this has no colorant in it at all. That's going to be the marzipan, because it's pretty much the color I'd want it to be for marzipan already, kind of pastry color. This is for my raspberry. And this is for my chocolate, and I've got some titanium dioxide in there to bring down the browning of the chocolate fragrance a bit. I like that deep chocolate color, but I think a lot of people might not like the rinse water turning brown, so lightening it up a bit really does help. So it'll be like a milk chocolate. Nothing really fancy with swirls in this one, except for one thing that I'll show you when I get to it. I just want to mix these up a little bit before I get the fragrance in there. This red glitter mica is not red, it's more of a raspberry color, so that's why I'm using it. And I should have blended my almond color first, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal with the amount of soap batter I have that's natural color. It doesn't do anything, so I don't suspect it's gonna accelerate or anything. This is my chocolate. I always have to get another whiff of that. That smells great. Raspberry. Yum. And the marzipan. I think those scents will go really well together. So if you use this almond marzipan from Nature's Garden, notice it yellows the batter a little bit. Oops. It's really behaving itself. It's the chocolate. Okay, that looks great. Okay, I just mixed up some more titanium dioxide because I remembered that I wanted a little bit of white for the top as a sort of icing, so I'll just take some from my uncolored part. That's all I need. These all need stir downs. This is going to go on last. It's a good thing because it can let all those bubbles out. That looks good. Raspberry. That consistency is great. And the chocolate. Okay, so what I want to do is some in the pot swirls and some spoon swirls, but I want to do them in like thirds. so that I'm only going to blend the chocolate, most of it. Oh, why not all of it? I don't really want the brown all the way up to the top. I've done this sort of technique in a lot of my soaps, and I get sort of layers of the different colors of swirls as you approach the top of the soap. And a lot of confections are kind of built that way, you know, with frosting and gems. So there's that. Let me tap that down. And then this is the almond. I'm going to do a drop swirl. Okay, I'm going to keep some of that. But then I want to do a spoon swirl. Let me tap that down first. Do a spoon swirl. That'll make it look like delicious little swirls in the marzipan and chocolate. Tap that down again. I see bubbles. Raspberry is going to just, I'm going to pour this from high so it penetrates, but most of it will be at the top because I'm going to lower the pour after I get some of this in. This is how I get those real thin swirls. I'm going to get closer so you get two effects for the price of one. See how it lingers at the top, like a layer of strawberry, which would be really difficult since it's raspberry. So I meant a layer of raspberry, sort of a sherbety version of that, because it's mixed with some titanium dioxide. So if it had any more titanium dioxide in there, it would be more of a pastel, and I want to stay away from that because I wanted the contrast of a deeper color. So I'm going to let that sit just so it stays more of a layer. A little more of this marzipan on top of that. And dribble down. And then just carefully get some of this on top. And now for that little bit of white, add a little highlight. Just enough white to coat the top. Since this is a dessert, I'm going to give it little peaks. Just little ones, and I think it's pretty liquid right now if you wanted to make bigger peaks, but I just want a real subtle peak and bring in the colors. I'm digging down a little bit. That's basically all I want to do. Some of that purple showing up. And I want to sparkle it up a little bit. Ooh, I don't like that stringy stuff though, so that's... That's better. This is smelling pretty fantastic. And it looks pretty yummy too. Okay, this is my chocolate raspberry marzipan soap, and I'll be cutting that tomorrow. And be showing you what that looks like once it's cut. And now I have a cleanup on my hands, but here it is. Thanks for watching. This is Clyde at Vibrant Soap. See you soon.